Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on 10 games in Fanatical's Sci-Fi Bundle of September 2024. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and have the opportunity to support the channel by buying a coffee through Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi. Stay tuned for shoutouts to last week's coffee supporters. Your support means the world to me, and I absolutely appreciate it beyond words can say. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Beat Invaders, a neon-drenched vertical shoot-'em-up roguelite with a heavy dose of arcade action, merging the old-school Space Invaders formula with modern roguelike mechanics. You will pilot one of 3 ships through waves of enemies, all while jamming to an EDM soundtrack that syncs enemy movements to the beat. Each run offers unique challenges and opportunities to upgrade your ship and unlock powerful abilities. As you dive into the game, you'll need to protect freighter ships from an onslaught of enemy waves. Your success depends on quick reflexes, ship upgrades, and strategy. Different ship classes provide distinct playstyles, ranging from faster firing rates to lasers that can decimate entire columns of enemies. Each ship class, paired with a wide range of random upgrades, offers endless replayability as you try new strategies and combos. Beyond the regular enemy waves, mini-events and boss fights spice things up, ensuring that no run ever feels the same. The dynamic pacing and simple controls keep you coming back for just one more run, whether you're testing yourself in solo mode or protecting convoys. With its vibrant visuals, satisfying progression system, and a promise of new challenges through daily and weekly modes, Beat Invaders is an addictive homage to classic shooters. Whether you're chasing high scores or experimenting with different builds, this game delivers a perfect balance of retro charm and modern gameplay depth. At number 2 we have CARNAGE Offering, a fast-paced first-person shooter set in the year 2527. You play as Jake, an engineer turned bounty hunter tasked with saving the Confederate planets from the threat of replicated robots. This sci-fi shooter offers a blend of action, humor, and a dystopian story, reminiscent of classics like Doom. As you traverse through diverse environments, ranging from medieval cities to fiery landscapes, you'll face increasingly challenging waves of enemies. Your arsenal includes 9 unique weapons, each upgradable to suit your needs. Collecting cash through missions and kills, you'll enhance your firepower while dealing with hordes of robotic enemies. The chaotic action is complemented by black humor and evolving weaponry, keeping you on your toes with each encounter. Jake's journey is further enriched by his loyal companion, Roy, and the game's intense physical challenges. CARNAGE Offering stands out for its immersive world building, stunning visuals, and thrilling combat. With frequent content updates including cheat codes and new levels, it ensures a dynamic experience. The sound design, especially the music, heightens the action, making battles feel cinematic and larger than life. Despite its indie roots, the game manages to create a memorable space shooter experience, even drawing comparisons to sci-fi classics like Stargate. If you're a fan of fast-paced action with a sprinkle of dark humor, CARNAGE Offering promises hours of frantic gameplay. At number 3 we have Star Singularity, a space action-adventure game that throws you into a procedurally generated galaxy full of conflict, mystery, and exploration. You'll start with a simple spacecraft, but as you progress, you will craft, upgrade, and expand your fleet to face tougher challenges across multiple galaxy sectors. The game balances fast-paced combat with a strategic layer of resource gathering and ship customization. From the outset, you'll find yourself in a multi-faction conflict, making choices that impact the galaxy's fate. Combat is intense, reminiscent of classic space shooters, but with a modern physics engine that adds depth to each encounter. Every battle requires skillful piloting, and you'll need to tailor your ship's design to adapt to different scenarios. Whether it's through crafting, looting, or trading, your ship's configuration is essential to your survival. The exploration aspect is vast, with new star systems to uncover each time you play, ensuring that no 2 adventures are the same. Outside of the main story campaign, arena modes offer an additional layer of challenge, pitting you against AI in varied battle scenarios. Although Star Singularity shines in its combat and customization, it is not without its shortcomings. Some players feel the game lacks content depth, and certain systems like fleet management could use more refinement. Yet, the game's developer is highly responsive to feedback, regularly addressing issues and improving the experience. For fans of space exploration and strategy, Star Singularity is a rewarding adventure with plenty of potential. At number 4 we have CARNAGE Offering Tower Defense, CARNAGE offering Tower Defense transports you to the year 2528, where humanity faces an onslaught of genetically modified monsters and robots. This classic tower defense and real-time strategy hybrid challenges you to protect the universe from destruction by building and upgrading turrets, managing resources, and commanding heroes. You'll command two customizable heroes, Jake and Paul, each with unique combat styles. Jake's long-range rifle and Paul's telekinetic sword. And no, we're not talking about Jake Paul, the YouTuber and boxer. Between waves, you'll strategically place towers with unique abilities, from machine gun turrets to Tesla power plants, and upgrade them to enhance range, damage, and critical hits. You'll even be able to mine resources for faster turret builds, adding layers of strategy. The game offers 22 replayable levels across a variety of environments, from medieval cities to zombie-infested towns. The enemies you will face are as varied as the locations, ranging from knights to spaceships. You also have access to 45 different towers and over 200 upgrades to customize your defense, alongside powerful technologies like satellite crashes and nuclear strikes. CARNAGE offering Tower Defense brings plenty of content and strategic depth, making it a solid choice for tower defense enthusiasts. While the lack of UI clarity and occasional bugs can be frustrating, the game's unique world and mix of action and strategy will keep you hooked if you enjoy the genre. At number 5 we have Pact of Joy, an atmospheric sci-fi horror game that immerses you in an eerie underwater forces station. You play as Victor Cortez, searching for your girlfriend Lila, while uncovering the dark secrets of a mysterious cult, the Children of Joy. Set in the same universe as Test of Courage and Born into Fear, the game combines elements of stealth and exploration with a heavy narrative focus. As you wander the haunted halls of Forces Station, you will repair control panels, search terminals, and speak to former residents to unravel the tragic story of the station. However, staying in the shadows is crucial. Forces Station's failed experiments are always lurking, waiting to catch you off guard. The atmosphere is thick with tension, enhanced by dimly lit corridors and eerie sound design. Your drone companion serves as both a guide and a flashlight, helping you interact with objects and offering hints in critical moments. The game features a variety of NPCs, side quests, and randomized puzzles, adding to its replayability. Though Pact of Joy leans heavily on exploration and lore rather than combat, the chilling story and well-designed world keep you engaged from start to finish. The only downside is that it's short, clocking in at around 3 hours. Despite its brevity, the game's eerie atmosphere and unique story make it a must-play for fans of indie horror. A brief but impactful horror experience that keeps you on edge. At number 6 we have Defend Earth Xenos Survivors, a top-down roguelike action game where you stand as Earth's final defense against a relentless alien invasion. The game throws you into intense battles across ravaged landscapes, demanding quick reflexes and strategic thinking to outlast your enemies. In Defend Earth, you will take control of a highly trained soldier, fighting off waves of evolving aliens known as Xenos. With a vast array of weapons and abilities at your disposal, you can customize your strategy with different agents, each having their own unique skill trees. Every run offers a high-paced bullet hell experience, lasting 10 to 20 minutes of chaotic, adrenaline-pumping action. The challenge ramps up quickly as enemies become smarter and stronger, testing your adaptability. Every defeat brings lessons, and you can upgrade your character with permanent boosts, making each new attempt feel rewarding. The game's flexibility in difficulty settings allows you to tailor the experience to your liking, and its different modes ensure variety. Visually, the sci-fi setting might not break new ground, but it's polished enough, especially for the price. Though the gameplay can become repetitive, fans of roguelike games and bullet hells will appreciate the frenetic pace and sheer chaos it delivers. If you're looking for a quick, fun, and engaging roguelite with a low barrier to entry, Defend Earth Xenos Survivors offers solid entertainment. At number 7 we have SPRAWL, a first-person shooter that channels the retro charm of old-school FPS like Quake, Half-Life, and Deus Ex, delivering a fast-paced dystopian experience reminiscent of Ghost Runner and Doom 2016. In the 5 hours it takes you to complete the game on normal difficulty, SPRAWL impressively scratches that cyberpunk itch, despite a couple of minor glitches and finicky platforming issues. As 7, hunted by the oppressive authorities of a walled city, you embark on a mission to end the military junta's rule. The story unfolds through a mysterious voice in your head and text introductions, providing enough context for a citywide slaughter. SPRAWL's narrative takes a backseat to the gameplay, emphasizing high-octane action and fluid movement. The combat in SPRAWL is a heady mix of fast-paced, balls-to-the-wall action, requiring constant mobility to survive the onslaught of threats. The variety of weapons and enemy types keeps the combat engaging, presenting a compelling puzzle to solve. The game's difficulty ramps up significantly in the second half, offering a challenging and rewarding experience for players. While SPRAWL excels in combat, it introduces brief moments of platforming and item collection, occasionally feeling superfluous. The game's boss battles, though somewhat repetitive, add an extra layer of challenge and variety to the campaign. The soundtrack, sound design, and visuals contribute to the overall experience, creating a cyberpunk atmosphere that complements the supersonic gameplay. Despite minor traversal issues and a frustrating late-game bug, SPRAWL stands out as an excellent retro shooter with modern sensibilities. Its fluid movement, gratifying combat, and bombastic soundtrack make it a fantastic and challenging FPS that will satisfy your violent urges for a thrilling half-dozen hours. Embrace the challenge, and SPRAWL will deliver a supremely satisfying shooter experience. At number 8 we have Subdivision Infinity DX, a straightforward space combat simulator that focuses on dogfights and asteroid mining. You play as a pilot navigating through space, engaging enemies and gathering resources to build better ships. The game's strength lies in its simplicity. The controls are easy to grasp, and the combat system is accessible. You can engage in thrilling dogfights, boosting around in 3D space to dodge enemy fire and return fire with your own weapons. The boost mechanic regenerates quickly, adding fluidity to the battles. However, the missions tend to be repetitive. Most involve flying to a location, battling waves of enemies, and completing an objective like scanning or destroying a target. While the combat is fun, mining and exploration modes offer some variety. You can mine asteroids and hunt for hidden loot boxes, but limited resources and the need to grind can become tedious. Blueprint hunting adds a crafting aspect, allowing you to build better ships, but the resource grind detracts from the excitement. Visually, the game is solid, with well-designed ships and varied backdrops, but the absence of voice acting makes the experience feel emptier. The sound effects and music do their job, but the lack of dialogue is noticeable. If you're looking for a simple space shooter with some mining and exploration, Subdivision Infinity DX offers decent entertainment, though it lacks depth compared to other space sims. It is fun, but may leave you wanting more. At number 9 we have Deflector. Diving into the microcosm of bullet hell, Deflector thrusts you into a deadly realm teeming with viruses and formidable adversaries. This top-down action roguelike presents a unique challenge. Deflect enemy projectiles to survive and progress. With its blend of fast-paced combat, procedural generation, and rewarding progression systems, Deflector has captivated both players and critics. At its core, Deflector tasks you with the exhilarating feat of deflecting enemy projectiles, turning the tide of battle in your favor. Choose from multiple bioshells, each offering unique weapons and abilities, allowing you to tailor your playstyle. Progression is tied to accumulating experience through combat, unlocking mutations, bioshells, and persistent upgrades. With each run, you face increasingly challenging enemies, ensuring no two runs are alike. Visually, Deflector impresses with its aggressive art style and richly detailed environments, while the metalcore soundtrack heightens the adrenaline-fueled atmosphere. While praised for its innovative mechanics and engaging combat, some reviewers note areas for improvement, such as visual clarity and upgrade variety. With a very positive overall rating on Steam, Deflector offers hours of intense action and replay value. As you delve deeper into its dangerous world, Aerofist Games' response to feedback will shape its future. Nevertheless, Deflector stands as a testament to indie developers' creativity, delivering a captivating gaming experience. At number 10 we have Delta V Rings of Saturn, a 2D space simulation game that blends mining, exploration, and physics in the vast rings of Saturn. With its deep focus on realistic physics and mining mechanics, it offers a captivating yet low-key experience that's more about savoring the moment than pushing through content. You pilot a mining ship, designed solely to dive into Saturn's rings, crack open asteroids, and collect valuable ores. While starting with a basic ship, you can experiment with different gear and tools as you progress. Each choice feels more like an extension of your preferred playstyle than a typical upgrade system. The physics behind maneuvering your ship and interacting with the environment makes even routine tasks like catching rocks a satisfying challenge. Delta V isn't about chasing upgrades or progressing through a strict storyline. Instead, it invites you to get lost in its immersive atmosphere, whether you're drifting through space, experimenting with mining techniques, or encountering derelict ships and mysterious outlaws. The lack of a traditional grind means you're free to explore at your own pace, focusing on what interests you. The game's understated storylines, crew dynamics, and occasional encounters provide just enough depth without overwhelming you. Delta V, Rings of Saturn is a peaceful, almost meditative experience. It is perfect for those who love the quiet of space and the slow, deliberate pace of mining in a beautifully crafted universe. While it may not appeal to everyone, it is a hidden gem for those seeking something different. And that's all for this bundle. The Sci-Fi Bundle offers a fascinating mix of retro and niche titles that cater to a variety of gaming tastes. From the puzzle-driven adventures of Mission Critical to the unique blend of rail shooter and FMV in Wetlands, each game brings something distinct to the table. While some title like Planet's Edge might be polarizing, the overall collection invites exploration and nostalgia. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Special thanks to Locutus of Borg and Nirvana Man for donating to the channel last week. You guys are awesome. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.